Hello and welcome into a special edition of Bounce with Andrew. I'm Andrew Greig for the Sons of UCF, and with the newly released 2025 football schedule, it's only right that I go around campus and ask Knights fans how they're feeling. What is the game that you're looking forward to most this season?
It's probably a common answer, but North Carolina hosting Bill Belichick. Now, I don't actually think the team's going to be all that good this upcoming season. North Carolina, that is. I hope we're good. But just having Billy B in the bounce house, that's going to be pretty cool.
And obviously, with UCF releasing their schedule, there's been a lot of excitement behind it. And what is your favorite game? Like, what game are you most excited for going into this next season?
I'd say I'm most excited for the space game because it's the space game, and I feel like there's so much hype around it and so much excitement, and I'm so excited.
And looking into that schedule, is there a game that sticks out to you? What is your favorite, the game that you're most excited for this season?
I'd say the game I'm most excited for is the UNC game. Bill Belichick, it's his first year in college football. It's really unknown to think like the greatest football coach ever is now coaching UNC of all places. So I think that'll be really interesting to see what that team is like when they come here to UCF. It'll be pretty cool.
And then going into this season, what is the game that you're looking forward to this season?
I don't know. Bill Belichick's a cool game, but I'm looking forward to Kansas. Kansas is a fun team to watch. I think that'll be a very close game. I think it just ranks a little higher because they're a basketball school, but they had such a good season 2 years ago, and all their guys are still there. I want to see Kansas play.
Yep.
I want to beat Kansas.
Yep. What game are you most excited to see this season?
Gotta be space game. We played Houston in the space game in basketball this year, and now we're playing Houston in the space game in football this year. Hopefully, we'll actually get the win this time.
What game are you excited for this season?
I mainly just recognize the BYU game because I know people who are at BYU. I know them from those funny TikToks.
Okay.
The BYU interviews.
So
There
BYU.
could be BYU.
Okay.
BYU.
Yeah. 100.
Go
Cougars.
Cougars.
We have a lot of standout players. Who's somebody that you're looking forward to seeing this season?
I really want John Walker to take a leap this year. He was a freshman 2 years ago. This year he was injured. He's the highest rated recruit in the history of UCF football on the defensive line. So I think he can really elevate with Scott Frost and this new defense we're getting. I really want to just see him have a breakout year.
Who is someone that you're looking forward to seeing this next season?
I'm looking forward to seeing Dylan Risk because he had a lot of potential in last year.
Who are you excited to see from this upcoming UCF team?
Dylan Risk, obviously, risk it for the biscuit, and Camp Lot, just for the name alone, 4-star O lineman coming out. I'm excited. There's a lot of good players coming here.
Season, obviously, there's a lot of turnover, but who is your who's the player that you're looking forward to seeing most next season?
I'd say Dylan Risk because I feel like last season, the space game, he looked so good. The Arizona game, I just feel like he has so much potential, and I'm excited to see what happens with that.
Who's somebody that you're looking forward to going into this next season?
I'm looking to run it back with Dylan Risk this year. He did really well considering how tumultuous the quarterback room was. But I like Risk a lot.
And then speaking of how good we're going to be this season, what is your record prediction for the season?
So I really don't want to be like too optimistic just to get disappointed, but I kind of really only think we'll lose to like Kansas State or Kansas. It could be 3 losses, but and then BYU. They're our toughest matchup to end the season too. But so I'm going with 10-2 or 9-3.
Do you have any record predictions? What do you think the Knights are going to look like this season? How many wins do you think we'll have?
7.
7 wins.
I think 7.
100%.
Probably.
So bowl game bound.
Yeah, pretty much.
Perfect.
I'm hoping.
What is your record prediction for this season? Do you have any games that stick out to you? And what do you think? How many wins and losses do you think we'll have?
I feel like we'll have probably about 7 wins at least, hopefully.
And then moving into a third season in the Big 12, obviously some tough games, but what do you think our record is going to be this season?
I think we'll still land at a solid 7-5, maybe an 8-4 if Risk just goes off. And for the Moon and Stars, 9-3.
What do you think that UCF's record will be this season?
I think Scott Frost is back in. I think 8 wins, a bowl game appearance, back to the winning ways. I think that's a good start first year for him.
Obviously, an exciting schedule this season. What is your record prediction for this season?
Record prediction. Okay, I want to say undefeated because who wouldn't want an undefeated season? But no good story does not face adversity. So we're having like a nice clean 9-3. But we are 9. We're up. We're
Okay.
always up. UCF, let's go up.
With the return of head coach Scott Frost and exciting players like Dylan Risk, it's safe to say that Knights fans will have a lot to cheer for in 2025. I'm Andrew Greig for the Sons of UCF, and this has been another edition of Bouncin with Andrew.